Hey everybody, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is F1 Manager 22. I am surprised, but you can't find a lot of information about the basic controls of this game. Most of the things that if you like do a Google search for F1 Manager 22 controls, it will give you PC key bindings, which makes sense. This game probably plays best as a PC simulation. I got it for my PS5, one because I knew it would be the easiest way to record and probably the sort of highest fidelity way to record in terms of super cool graphics and such. I don't have good access to my sort of main sit down, relax, and enjoy PC right now. I could have done this on my living room PC, but I'd be trying to control the mouse on like a couch, and sometimes every so often just it'll lose the connection because it's up against a bump of fabric or something like that. You don't want that in a split-second decision window. So I'm going to try and do here is... I can pause. Let's pause. Because I need to pause the game so that I can... Info. Team commands. Don't fight teammate. Hold back cars behind. Not quite what I meant, but this driver will avoid battling or overtaking their teammate and will give up their position if their teammate tries to overtake them. This driver will focus on holding back cars from overtaking to the best of their ability, but their cornering speed will be reduced, resulting in higher lap times. These are team commands. They're talking about basically gamesmanship. These are the things that you tell your real number two driver to do. Like basically, be nice to your teammate, let them do well around you, and hold back cars behind. Like they're basically just saying play defense. Third gear, 90 miles an hour. Okay, can I please? Not worried about any of that stuff. R3. So that's what everything looks like right there. Great. Strategy view. Yes, I need to change your strategy. Yes, so he got screwed up because I attempted to pit off of strategy with him. I started looking at the option of pitting off strategy with him during the safety car period. So you get good performance for... I just want to call you into pit right now. Can I just get you to pit? Albon's pit window is optimal, so I really should be telling him to come in. Although I'm going to let him stay a little bit farther out because his tires are fine. I just want to get you to pit. Pit. Great. Pit window. Next pit window. Pit options. Let's come in right now. We've got a worn down set of reds. The new compound will be at 40. They must have been ones I used in qualifying. That's ones that I probably used just a little bit. We have one fresh set of reds. You can use those. It's rubbered in, the grip is high. Seems like a good option. Let's unpause.
And box, box.
Box, box.
Box, 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 box. Okay. The car, how's the car doing? Nothing is damaged. He has no damage right now. What's your damage?
Do not do anything.
You've dropped down to P8.
That's a good overtake from Alpine. Let's see what happened there. Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon.
It does. It looks exactly like Ocon. All right. He's in a stressful spot now.
Position there. Oh, they make it look so easy. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
And I did, you'll notice, enable. Okay, so he's in the pit now. He's done with his stop, so. Let's go ahead and get our pit going. He should also have a super good set. So you can go ahead and pit now.
And box this lap.
Okay, box, box.
He's held them back as long as he can. They're starting to be loosed behind him. Oh, Latifi's ERS is charged up again. So, your strategy. You don't need to harvest. You can use it normally. All right, here he comes. Let's watch Albon coming into the pits here. He's going to drop down the order. Where will he come out? He's going to come out behind Vettel, but ahead of Stroll. He's going to be kind of on his own. Nobody really around him. He can keep his pace aggressive. He can harvest, get his ERS recharged, and then... Yeah, because you're not racing anybody right now. You're pretty close to Vettel. You're half a second back from... No, you're 9 seconds back from Vettel. That's a little bit different from what I was saying. You should be faster now. You should have the fastest tires in the land. You know, he's back down to 17th, but he was racing up there in 8th. Might have gotten as high as 7th. I think it was definitely he was definitely in 8th. He might have been as high as 7th at one point. Albon in the pit shakeouts was well up into the points, and that hopefully that makes him a little bit. That's some solace for him. Waiting for him to recover his ERS here. We can speed up the action a little bit here because our guys aren't doing very much. He's pretty close to having his ERS recovered. But he's not gaining to Vettel, he's losing to Vettel. Stroll is catching up to Albon. I don't like that. Sorry, I gotta get used to the commands. Let's see if by setting the ERS up, we do any better with our time, and if we do any better in comparison with Stroll. Keeping about the same pace to Stroll. I should tell Latifi that if he wants to, he can try and add some time.
Sounds like a spin. We can take a look now.
Yuki Tsunoda spun.
It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved.
Is he close enough?
Oh dear. The car's
Oh, they were just racing against each other. I wonder whether or not he hit Pierre Gasly. Gasly. He's far enough up. Tsunoda. Yeah, it's not going to affect our race any. Oh, Zhou's out of the race. So let's take this strategy window down so we can see where we're going to end up. I tell you what, let me go ahead and we're on the second to last lap. I may as well set the pace to deploy, which is the fastest overall. See if we can catch up any. Or, you know, if we can just make a nice fast lap. You go ahead and deploy. Honestly, you're going to leave some amount of tire on the table. No, not that much. They're on the mostly used up end.
Yeah. Deploy. Yep, okay.
Okay. I'm not making fun of Albon. He's doing a great job. He's going to finish in 17th, but...
So that's 2 laps to go.
Crowd's starting to get into it. Starting lap 56 of 57. We really let all of our ERS juice out here, I guess. We can really start to lose it on the pace to Stroll. And Leclerc just passed the finish line, so it's looking like Leclerc, yeah, he's 12 seconds ahead. He's going to have an easy walk to victory here. Perez and Verstappen are just about... Perez is ahead of Verstappen because we held up Verstappen for so long. His teammate is... Yeah, tires are going to get a little warm now. I mean, race is over, so if they're just getting overheated now, there's a crash.
Sounds like there's been contact. Let's take a look at the replay. We're just watching the Red Bull.
No! What? Verstappen just
That's the
took...
contact there. Oh, there's chaos on the track.
Verstappen just freaking took out Perez. Oh. This is why you have team orders, by the way. So that stuff like that doesn't happen, but like... Oh, and Perez is the one that lost it. Perez is the one that got taken out by that.
And this will be the last lap coming up.
Were both cars able to continue, or is Perez limping home? It's going to be a 1-2 for Ferrari. Yeah, Perez is dropping down. This might move us up a position. Other drivers over the line. First place is taken. Competitor 1. Well, we weren't going to win our first Grand Prix out as Williams.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner. Let's take a closer look.
Let's take a closer look at him crossing the finish line. Do they have a little simulation of him thrashing his hands?
All the hard work they've put into their career. Just phenomenal.
Karun Shandok. Good for him. Good for Charles Leclerc. A solid second place for his teammate Carlos Sainz. Boo, Verstappen. He took out his teammate. Albon, we should be getting up to past Perez. Can we get on the overtake here? Yeah, he's stuck. He's limping. I need to tell it.
Good job, good job.
I need to tell Latifi to go for broke.
You'll go push. Copy.
He might be able to.
Check the DRS.
Here's the replay. Now we see the Williams here.
Not exactly dramatic. We've passed a car that's almost completely disabled.
Goodness me. There they go. Moving ahead of the other driver.
Here I go, using the vaguest of terms possible.
Loving that.
Let's see if Latifi can do it too.
That's the flag.
Go alone, you can relax now. Well, end of race procedures. Same for Latifi. 16th, and hey, we earned a trophy.
What a pleasure it was to watch Alex Albon on the track, and an amazing result to match.
He's out there in Parc Fermé. I wouldn't expect him to go nuts in celebration here.
Very impressive showing today for Williams.
This was an extremely convincing race for them. They're one impressive team. They deserve to celebrate this properly.
I wouldn't go
Now, with
nuts
all the
there,
points
Karun.
tallied, the team is in 10th place in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
So here are our race results. Big win for Charles Leclerc. Second place for Carlos Sainz. He managed to move up a position from his qualifying spot. Verstappen went down one because we were holding him up big time. Hamilton moved up one. We held him up two. And Ocon, that's a big move. That's a big move up for Ocon, right? He's a big mover shaker. Same for Alonso. So the Alpines had a pretty good result today for those guys. George Russell probably not going to be especially pleased with a 7th place result. Although, yeah, making the points, big for Valtteri Bottas and Alfa Romeo. Then rounding out the points is going to be Gasly and Magnussen. So these are going to be the kinds of guys that in theory we should be trying to mix it up with. Lando Norris just outside of the points. That's still an improvement on his qualifying position, though. He had a bad qualifying. I guess McLaren in general, because like Daniel Ricciardo, wow, they really do not think much of McLaren in this game. Or at least that's not how things were going for them. So there's Seb Vettel. He did a 2-stop. Everybody did a 2. Well, no, Kevin Magnussen did a 3-stopper because he had to, because his car got hit. Alex Albon in the Williams. He moved up 1 position from his qualifying spot. Stroll moved up 2 because he qualified in the very back. And then Sergio Perez. Oh, no, he qualified. We qualified lower than he did, but he moved up 2 spots because of Perez and Guan Yu. Latifi, Perez was basically like his car. He was just like chugging back in limp home mode. Nicholas Latifi still did not manage to catch up with him. Again, part of that's going to be my fault. I did not manage his strategy as well as I could have because I was trying to get cute with the pit stop strategy, and looking back on it now, if I had pitted him then and put him on hard tires, he probably could have gone the rest of the race without a pit stop. I don't know whether or not that actually would have saved him very much. Like, he would have gained any positions out of it. I don't know if that would have, because he finished, what, 16, like, what, nearly 20, like 24, 25 seconds back from Albon. So I don't think that would have swapped our drivers' positions any. We wouldn't have moved any farther up in the finishing order. You can have the data view. So this is what the Lieutenant Commander would see. Max Verstappen. Okay, so Verstappen is going to have a 5-second penalty. I don't know if that has been assigned from this view. Ooh, they used their tires the F up. I never got mine down that low. There, of course, Magnussen, because he had the incident there toward the end. He was on soft tires that he hadn't really gotten a chance to wear down. What's our fast lap here? The fastest fast lap was a 138.392. That's a good fast lap from Mick Schumacher there, considering how far down he is. Same for Stroll. Stroll has pace, he just spun it a couple of times. Okay, Latifi, they both managed to wear their tires down a little bit. They didn't get into the danger zone that everybody up here managed to. Sainz had 8% tire left, so he was about ready to go kabloom. Their tires, they got some hot tires. Oh, this is lap by lap. You can take a look at how hot their tires were. I don't know, I need to do that for everybody. You could see what the track looked like the whole time. The tire history. You can look at what everybody else's tire strategy were. They went soft. Most of these guys are going soft, medium, soft. Ocon had a conservative strategy, and it moved him up 6 positions. You see there that he has soft, hard, medium. He did not use multiple sets of soft tires, so that's a conservative strategy. Worked out for him. Alonso, a relatively conservative, because a lot of these top runners didn't even use hard tires. They went softs and mediums all the way. We might do that going down the road here. Magnussen, you see his strategy got bungled when he got smashed. So he tried to put on another set of mediums and go the distance. I'm guessing his tires must have just totally worn out, and they had to put him on softs for like the last just like handful of laps. That's too bad for him. Oh, that's too bad. Lando Norris here. Another conservative strategy moved him up. Schumacher aggressive strategy. That's probably one of the reasons he managed to get such a good fast lap. Vettel. So here you go. You see, we ended up on Albon and Latifi ended up on the same strategy because I left Latifi out on hard tires longer than I had intended to. He was fine on them. Honestly, if it weren't for the fact that you have to use multiple tire compounds, I would strongly consider doing like just get out there on hard tires and just drive on hard tires and only stop once in the race. They kind of changed the rules so that you can't do that. Because it used to be they didn't tell you what tire compounds to use, you just used whatever worked for you. Any particular session? No, but it's just pitting. But here you go. Take a look down here. Penalty given to Verstappen because he caused the collision with his frickin' teammate. Charles Leclerc, fastest lap. Lap 43. Up to then was the fastest for Max Verstappen. We had the yellow flag period there. Magnussen also got a penalty for causing a collision. So I say too bad, but he did cause those. So maybe I shouldn't be so. What our sponsors think. We didn't get any rewards from our sponsors because we didn't reach any of those targets. We were never going to get fastest lap. We were never going to finish Q3. Finish position streak. Anyways, reports. Post-practice report, the pre-race report. Well, don't exactly need those now, do we? Let's see. Where are we in terms of this video? It's a little early-ish, but the race is over. This seems like it would be a good time to pause. And from here, we'll see what happens when we get back to the factory. So this is Bobo the Vulture. This is F1 Manager 22. Thanks very much for watching. Race over, everybody. We didn't come in last. Bye-bye.